Okay, in this video I'm going to show you how to add a Google map into your Bootstrap website. So we know that our map needs to go into this div here alongside where our address is, so I need to click on that div to say that's the div that I want the map to go into. Now under the Insert tab over here under Bootstrap Components, there isn't an option for adding in a responsive Google map. So we have to do a little bit of cheating really. What we are going to do is we're going to do a responsive video embed. Now this is very similar to embedding a Google map. Both use iframes which allow you to add content from other people's websites, and basically YouTube videos and Google Maps are from other people's websites, they're just embedded into yours. So I'm going to click here to add a responsive video embed, and I want it to nest. So I want it to go inside of that div, and it places a video in there. Now when we go to code view, what we can see is that we've got the responsive settings to make the video, or in our case it's going to be a map, to resize to any kind of screen size that our website is being viewed on. But this is the key bit here. We need to change the source, and we need to change that to the source code that is given to us by Google for the map that we want. So I'm going to head off over to Google. I've done a search on Google Maps, and this time I'm using the Chrome browser, and I've put in my postcode that I want to search for, and it's come up with the place that I want to have as my map. And then you need to click these three little lines here to access the menu, and that will then give me the share or embed option. So when I come to the share or embed, what I need to do here is I need to embed the map. So I don't want to share it. Coming into embed, and this is where I get my code. Now the key bit here is that we need to select from the speech marks. So there's our src tag. Just inside that speech mark we need to go all the way along, and it's a much longer piece of code this time. We need to come back a bit, all the way to this speech mark here. So we don't want any kind of widths. In fact, it's trying to highlight all of it, so let's try that again. So let's go and pick up that, and it looks like it's going to highlight all of it. Okay, that's not a problem. We'll just do a Command C, and then going to take that into a Word document, and I'll do a few returns here and do a Command V. And I know that I just want it to go from speech mark here, the HTTPS, down to here. So everything in between those speech marks. I'm going to do a Command C now, so I can highlight just the bit I want. Unfortunately, Chrome wasn't allowing me to highlight just the section I wanted. It was picking up all of this code, and I don't need that. If I head back into Dreamweaver now, I just need to highlight the bit between the speech marks, which is a link to a video. So, and then paste in my code that I've just got from the Google Maps. So Control Command V. So it's very important again that you don't make a mistake here, that you do have your opening speech mark and your closing speech mark. And if we go to live view, it should then replace that video with a map, which it does. If we do file and save the page and then preview in a browser, we see that if we scroll down our page here, there's our Google map. It's resized itself automatically, and it is a live Google map, so you can move around inside it. You can zoom in and zoom out and switch to satellite views, all those different kinds of things. Don't worry too much about the spacing here. This is something that we're going to come and have a look at later on in other videos, how we can create more gaps and more space in between our rows that we've got at the moment.